I've been in the golf course design business since 1987. Worked with Gary Player on many projects, more than 40 odd projects in about 14 countries. And to date, I've been involved in the design of more than 50 golf courses and have had experience working in desert conditions in Egypt to tropical conditions in Indonesia and everything else in between. The difference between an ordinary golf course and a championship golf course is really not that significant, other than yardage on the scorecard. And so we are looking at building 3 golf courses of championship length, and that can be set up for championship play if ever you wanted to have a professional tournament or a major tournament. It's a matter of setting it up, as long as you have the more or less the overall yardage. But the overall yardage is made up by individual holes, and it's a combination of the holes that really determines the interesting aspect of the golf course. In other words, we want to have a combination of really short holes and some really long holes and everything in between, so you got that great variety. Because there's nothing more boring than playing a golf course where the one par 4 is a similar length to the other, and you have 10 of those. And they're all similar, so it's a matter of orientating your holes in the right direction. If you want to have a long hole, make sure they play into the prevailing wind so they remain long, because you can have a very long hole if they play mainly downwind. They're going to keep on playing short, because the long hitters today hit the ball so far that a 600-yard par 5 downwind is a 2-shot hole for those players. I believe in designing golf courses that are enjoyable to play. That's a challenge to every level of golfer. That can be a championship golf course if it's set up correctly in terms of mowing height in the rough, in terms of pin positions, in terms of speed of greens. But ultimately, it has to be enjoyable for the middle-of-the-road golfer, the average golfer, the person that maybe plays 10 to 20 times a year. And to do that, you need to give that golfer enough width off the tee, on the tee shot. In the last few years, in the last 10, 15 years, we've seen an incredible improvement in golf technology, in golf club equipment, specifically the golf ball and the driver in particular. So the golfers are hitting the ball a lot further, and also when they hit it offline, they're hitting it a lot further offline. So therefore your golfing envelopes need to be more generous. That doesn't mean it's an open, wide fairway that's 60, 70 yards wide. It means that the envelope where you can find his ball and carry on playing, it must be wide enough. And within that envelope, you need to have bunkers and hazards, whether if he's on the wrong side of the fairway, he might be semi-blind or blind to the green, or he might be in a bunker. So it's a combination of all those factors, but ultimately you need to give him enough space to play the game and enjoy the game, because no one enjoys losing 5 or 6 balls during a round of golf. That's not fun.